Hello everyone, I'm Alex Dykes, and today we're inside a Subaru Forester taking a look at the Subaru Infotainment and Navigation system. This is the up-level system that you'll find in the Forester XT with all the option packages selected. It does have navigation as well as XM radio and HD radio. Let's take a look around the system. We have a single slot optical player right there, eject button, volume and power knob, direct access buttons to audio, voice command, and the map. Right here you find the SD card slot, and that is for the mapping interface in the car. We also have a single USB interface slot right there in the center console. Right now I have an iPhone connected to that. On the audio screen you'll find your inputs right over here on the left in relatively small icons: AM, FM, satellite, AHA radio. We also have disc, and if we use that down button we have iPod, Bluetooth, as well as info. We click the info button. This is where you can get DivX information for the optical disc that you have in there, Bluetooth, software version information, system check, etc. We have a phone button right down there at the bottom, and that is direct access button to the Bluetooth phone interface. We do have message support right in the system. However, my iPhone does not support that, so you do need an Android phone if you want to do messaging with this system. We click on back over to the audio interface. For a fairly typical audio interface, everything is done via the touch screen right over here, so we don't have another physical tuning knob. If we click on over to the map interface, it is a fairly basic map interface. I can zoom out here so you can see how that looks. Mapping interface is fairly snappy. It is all on this secure digital card slot, which really does aid in mapping. It's just not as snazzy as you'd find in most of the other systems out there on the market, the Toyota system, the Honda system, etc. They're all a little bit newer and fresher looking than this particular system right here. Even though the interface does look somewhat basic, we do have complete and full voice command control of our iPod or our USB media device library. You can just hit the voice command button right over here or on the steering wheel, and you can command it to play artist so-and-so or play playlist so-and-so. It is very fully featured. The voice command interface actually looks relatively similar to Toyota's products. Overall, I rank the system a little bit below most of the entries in this segment. I don't think it looks quite as attractive as my Ford Touch. Chrysler's Uconnect system is a little bit more fully featured in the Cherokee as well. However, it does have all the basic features that you need in a navigation or an infotainment system, and I really like the implementation of those extra voice commands for your iPod or your USB media library. Toyota does give you a larger touchscreen depending on which model you're in, and Honda systems do employ two large touchscreens. That seems to be rolling out across the line. However, the CR-V is most likely going to get the slightly larger touchscreen system that we find in the current generation Honda Civic. Overall, I think the combination of this display, the additional voice command functionality, and the Harman Kardon speakers that are part of this package is definitely a worthwhile upgrade in the Forester. So if you're debating between this and the base audio system, I would definitely upgrade this one if you can. If you can't, the nice thing about this Forester is that we are using a relatively standard opening size right here in the dashboard, so it should be relatively simple to go ahead and install an aftermarket radio later if you did need to.